I'm Commander Fury, also known as Brienne. I'm talking tonight specifically to those who are registered for the Girl Scouts of Western Washington Who Did What in the Woods in Camporee that are providing their own supplies. Included in the box is going to be a 5-ounce and 3-ounce clear cup. These are a little hard to get if you don't want 150 of each type. So I encourage you to go ahead and adapt and use whatever it is that you have at hand. If all you have are extra large cups, that's fine. What's important is they're clear. So you're going to get a quick little insight into what we're going to be doing this weekend. Normally, with the 3-ounce and 5-ounce cups, you're going to stack the larger one into the smaller one so that you have some gap in between the two. I'm not going to tell you exactly what we're doing with it just yet, but I'm trying to give you a hint on what it is you're trying to do. Obviously, if you take the small one into the large one, it just disappears and there's no gap. So what happens if you have two that are the same size? You're not going to have that gap. So you have a couple of different options. So first, one of the options is to take a piece of cardboard, trace out the diameter of the small end, and cut just a little bit bigger than that. You want to make sure it's smaller than the big end, but bigger than the small end, if that makes any sense. Then what you do is you have a little platform. You can put this, shove it inside until it's secure, and now you have a cup that has a gap. Another option is to have, depending on your Girl Scout, you can do the same thing tracing the circle of the small end, and then you just cut very small slits into the sides of it. Make sure that you're farther away from the edge than we did here, but you take little small slits, and again, you can jam it down in there with the slits and it'll hold. As long as it's resistant to at least a little bit of pressure, what we're putting inside the larger cup or the top cup is not going to weigh a whole lot. Another option is, what I did here is I just have a strip of bubble wrap, and you can just wrap it around and around and around. So you're making the diameter of this cup bigger, and you can just jam it right in there. It's less important that you see what's inside the top cup, but it's really important that this part is clear. Still not having a good option? There's nothing that says that you have to use plastic for both of your cups. So if all you have is one cup that's clear, but you have a drinking glass, you can do that. You're going to be eventually putting holes in this top cup, so this one does need to be plastic. It's recommended that it's clear, but it's not actually required. So these are some options that you can use to adapt if you don't have exactly what we're doing at home. Just remind your camper that you're doing things a little bit differently than I'll be doing on screen when I'm hosting the Blue Room for Elementally My Dear. Hope that helps. We'll see you Saturday.